Strong. One of them will become our 4th qualifier. If the loser also has to keep in mind here, Randy, that they could get in as the 5th seed by scoring more than 219.
Yeah, that's a great point. I mean, right now your target score is 219 or better.
That's held right now by Douglas Yu. Joanne Sanasak throwing first by virtue of the fact that she was seeded 12th. Vincent Trong 13th. Both of them giant killers. Trong taking out number 5, Joe Kayak. Sanasak beating another seeded player in Michael Raquiden. It's been an interesting championship, to say the very least.
Amazing how all the top seeds are gone.
1 through 7. The top seed remaining is Ryan Seton, and he is qualified for the championship ladder.
Wow, can't believe I went with that ball. Come on.
So you can just see the damage that the top seeds have suffered. 1 through 7 are out.
Hurry.
You heard him yell, hurry, hurry hard, and it did.
Thank you.
High flush, 10 back. Just a hair left the target, but he had good hand and good velocity to hold it the line to the pocket. Vincent Trong out early in front with the early double. Hello?
Oh, come on.
Wait a minute. All right.
That would have been too much to ask.
Back to back
double trip.
Yeah, back to back 10 pins, 2 different ways. Interesting. You know, you made a point about how a couple of matches ago somebody threw one right through the nose just like that and got 4 through the middle. And again, it's all about the angle that that ball's going through the pins. She doesn't have a lot of angle to the pocket because she doesn't hook it very much.
Right.
And therefore, she's going to trip out a lot more splits than, say, Michael Raquiden, who's got a lot more entry angle.
Mm-hmm. I mean, she hit that nose almost flush.
Right.
Yeah. That was better.
That was yummy.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
After 2 in a row, he leaves that. Vincent Trong.
Okay, still early. Oh, can't get a turkey.
What a rotten break.
Throughout the weeks. It's okay. Okay. Let's get it back. Let's get it back. Don't grab it. Hit it. Don't grab it.
It'll be either Vincent Trong or Joanne Sanasak who grabbed the 4th guaranteed spot in our championship ladder. The loser could also grab the 5th seed, but would have to beat Douglas Yu, who is currently sitting as the top non-winner score of 219. Vincent Trong, after opening with a couple of strikes, had the open 7-10 split. And now trying to rebound, cover the 10 for a spare here in 4.
If I'm Vincent Trong right now, I'm very frustrated. I've thrown 4 perfect shots. I started off with a double. I left a absolutely horrible break in the 3rd, leaving the pocket 7-10. Followed that up with a ringing 10, and I'm trailing by 5 in the match. Not happy if I'm him.
Joanne Sanisak from Napierville, Quebec will leave the 10 as well.
She could have increased the lead to 15 if she doubled up there. Instead, 9 spare. She'll maintain a very slim 5-pin advantage.
Hang it on the edge. She gets it. So Sanisak 59 through 3, spare up in 4. Vincent Trong 54 through 3, spare up in 4. Oh, there it goes.
Little love tap on the 10.
Good things come to those who wait.
6-pin's going to go to the sidewall, lay right in the channel, and then just a little love tap. Yes.
Actually, that pin was actually in the channel and just sort of came up and gave it a touch.
Yeah, just a little kiss.
Vincent Trong now in 5. Needs to respond, and he'll leave the 7.
5 straight shots in the pocket, only 2 strikes, 3 shots in a row that have hit the pocket and have not struck. Pocket 7-10, ringing 10, ripper 7-pin.
Ball now. Behind. Stash them up, string them up, string them up. Push.
And just like that, 1 bad shot pays the full penalty, leaving the 3, 4, 6, 7, 10. It's a cruel sport sometimes there, boss.
Well, especially because, as you say, he hasn't bowled badly. He's been around the head pin, and that's another open here in 6. That's a crusher.
Well, let's put it this way. His score is not indicative of how well he's thrown the ball this game. I mean, he could have easily have started with the first 5 strikes in a row. Tripped the split there for maybe 8 spare. He's got a commanding lead. Instead, he's gotten 0 breaks, and he's now trailing Joanne Sanisak by a bunch.
And she has a chance here, and she misses the head pin. My goodness. Great opportunity. And she knows it.
24-pin lead now is going to be cut in half unless she's able to slide the head pin over into the 10 and cover this washout.
And no, my goodness. Both bowlers with opens in 6, both with 8 counts. as maybe the pressure of the moment, nerves are starting to show, and both now will try to rebound off their open. Sanasak with a 10-pin lead through 6. Got a break there.
Chipped the 4 out late. No strikes though. Vincent Trong can get up in the 7th and 8th now, throw 2 strikes and tie this matchup. We are entering the home stretch of our last quarterfinal match.
And really just waiting for one of these bowlers to take some control.
Right, we're waiting for one of them to step up.
There's your window.
There you go. There's Vincent Trong. There's your window. That's the window of opportunity.
Go through the window. There it is.
There it is. He knew it out of his hand.
That's it. Get under it, get under it.
Well, these are the 3 bowlers who've qualified and will be seeded. And we know that Conrad Merker, with his 224, will not be caught by either Joanne Sanasak or Vincent Trong. So he will go in as the #1 seed, and he has earned himself a spot in the final, in the ladder final. And so he already knows he has $2,000 in his pocket. Conrad Merker.
Ryan Seton guaranteed the #2 seed. Joanne Sanasak can now strike out 8th, 9th, and 10th to shoot .215. The best Vincent Trong can shoot now, 195.
But so far, Randy, Joanne hasn't been able to put back-to-back strikes together. She had 1 in 3, 1 in 5, and just wide again.
Now she's in danger of not making step ladder at all. Her lead is gone, or soon will be, after she fails to convert to a 10.
Remember, now we get the 4 winners of the quarterfinals, and then we take the highest non-winning score, who will become the 5th seed, and that continues to be Douglas Yu. Just no consistency to the game of Joanne Sanasak.
And it's a 4-pin deficit for her after the open frame in the 8th. Almost another split.
Now, throughout the event, we've talked about the straight shooters, those who hook the ball. You say sometimes you can hook it too much, that can get you into problems. Does she throw it too straight?
Yes, sir. That's a great call. She does. Her margin for error is nil.
So this is what we know. Douglas Yu as the highest score of the non-winners at 219. So he will be seated